Europa League is back. Now, before I even go any further, every single Arsenal fan is expecting Benfica to completely hammer us. Okay, maybe not everyone, but people are really scared about the game. But I can tell you something about the Benfica fans. They are not looking forward to this game. In fact, the way we are depressed, they are actually same as us. They've had a terrible season. They're 10 plus points behind their biggest rival Sporting in the league. Things are not looking good for them. Things are not looking good for us. So things are better for us for a couple of weeks. Same with them. Then it gets back to depression. But it's going to be interesting, believe me. So let's get into the match preview. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to the match preview for Benfica against Arsenal. As I said in the intro, the Europa League is back, a very important competition for both teams. We are not going to win the league. We are not going to finish in the top four, maybe the top six, 10% hopeful. Benfica are not going to win the league. They're probably not going to finish in the top two or something like that. So both teams are really, really looking forward to this Europa League and looking for a good run in the Europa League. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Benfica's run in this season's Europa League, their recent form in their local league, the Portuguese league, and obviously at the end, I'm going to be discussing my lineup and my prediction for the game. So let's get straight into it. So let me start with Benfica's run this season in the Europa League. Obviously, they played 6 games. From those 6 games, they actually won 3 and they drew 3. So they were unbeaten just like us in the group stage. They finished with 12 points. They scored 18 goals and conceded 9. They were in the same group with Rangers, a team that has been doing very well this season. So probably that's why they finished second. Their results in the Europa League group stage, they beat Lech Poznan 4-2 away from home. They beat Standard Liège 3-0 at home. You'd remember Standard Liège, we played them a couple of seasons ago. At home to Rangers, they drew 3-3, a late comeback for them. And away to Rangers in the return leg, they drew 2-2, another late comeback for them. They beat Lech Poznan 4-0 at home, and they drew 2-2 with Standard Liège away from home. So 3 wins and 3 draws. For us, we had 6 wins out of 6, but I think we kind of had easier teams than them because Rangers is a very good team. Standard Liège is a decent team. In their league this season, they've played 19 games. They have 11 wins. They have 5 draws and 3 losses. They are currently on 38 points. They've scored 33 goals. They've conceded 17 and they have a goal difference of 16. In their last 5 league games, by the way, don't expect me to pronounce the Portuguese teams in the correct manner. For example, Porto is not Porto but Porto, something like that, crazy like that. So in the last 5 games, they drew 1-1 at home to Nacional. They lost to Sporting 1-0 away from home. They drew with Vitória 0-0. Vitória, another team we played in the Europa League a couple of seasons ago. They beat Famalicão or something like that 2-0 at home. And the last team that they drew 1-1, I'm just going to spell it out for you. Moreirense, I think Moreirense or something like that. They drew 1-1. They've also gone out of one of the cup competitions. I'm losing to Braga 2-1, but they're currently in one cup competition, I think in the semi-final, and they're leading 3-1 from the first leg against Estoril. So it's an up and down season for them. They're not expecting to win the title. They have a lot of problems just like us. Some players are not performing. They say some players are not interested. Shameless plug, I'll have very many different Benfica fans on the channel in the next 2 days. So look out for all the content coming up. I guess that's enough about Benfica. They are currently 13 points behind Sporting, and they are currently 3 points behind FC Porto. So it's very interesting. I am actually calling it the Depression Derby. So what kind of lineup would I want Arteta to go for? Let me now talk about what my lineup would be and my prediction for the game. I obviously already put out the predicted lineup. I'll link it up in the YouTube card right now. That's what I expected to go for, but this is what I would go for. So in goal, Leno. The back four would be Bellerin, Luis, Gabriel, and Cedric. Tien is not yet 100% fit. I did put him in the predicted lineup, but I don't think he'll make it, probably for the second leg. And then in the middle, Shaq and Dani Ceballos. Ceballos played really well against Leeds, so you just have to stick him there again. Maybe Arteta could decide to go for El Neni and have like two midfielders sitting back, Shaq and El Neni, but no, I think he'll go for it. And then Saka on the right, Emil Smith-Rowe as the number 10. I'd actually start Aubameyang on the left and Lacazette up front. Now listen, Lacazette in the last few games has not totally been useless. In the Aston Villa game maybe, but remember, I think before Aubameyang scored the hat-trick, I think he's still our top scorer this season, so he's not become useless just like Aubameyang all of a sudden. I think he can still do the job for us in terms of holding the ball up and stuff. And I know Pepe has been playing well, but hey, you can still be used from the bench. So I know some of you will be mad at that, but I'd actually still have Pepe on the bench and have Lacazette in. And then on the bench, Ryan, Chambers, Pablo Mari, Holding, Mohamed El Neni, Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, Willian, Balogun, Nelson, Ketia, and Pepe. I would give a chance to the likes of Balogun. I didn't put him in the predicted lineup because I don't think he'll make it, but personally, I'd have him on the bench now. Holding has not been terrible, so that's not the reason why he's sitting on the bench. Same with Gabriel Martinelli, same with Odegaard, same with Pepe, but I think having that bench power as well is great. Plus, it's a two-legged tie, so it doesn't mean they won't play any of the games. So my prediction for the game, both teams scored a lot of goals and conceded a couple in the group stage, so I'm going to go for Benfica 2 and Arsenal 3 for the first leg. So 3 away goals, I'm definitely going to take it. So let me know what you make about the lineup. Remember, check out my content with the Benfica fans coming up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably on Thursday. So thank you for watching. Let me know your prediction. Keep staying safe. Drop a like on the video, and I'll catch up with you guys later.